Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chris. Hope you guys are having a great day. We got a package in the mail. Let's open her up. I'll show you what we got, tell you a little story behind it, and we'll kind of go from there. So, hope you guys are doing well, staying safe. This is a package that I've wanted for a little while now, and it's a book that I've had my eyes on for some time. Ooh, packing peanuts. Oh, lots of packing peanuts. Fun. Ooh, that'll be a good cleanup. People hate packing peanuts. I don't mind them. I don't. As long as you're recycling them and using them over and over again and not adding to the landfill, I'm okay with it. Put that over there. Just don't open them outside on a windy day. They'll be everywhere. Look at that. Painter's tape. Wonderful. Excellent job. Lots of bubble wrap. You know how much I like bubble wrap. It's good stuff. Always reuse your bubble wrap. It's good for the environment as well. Keeps you from having to go to the store. Again, keeps it from going to a landfill or worse yet, in an environment somewhere that's bad for other things. Alrighty, let's open her up. So what we got was a copy of Miss Marvel number 12, and this is from 2016, and it's the first appearance of the Red Dagger, CGC 9.8. So there is probably 4 or 5 comic book shops within a 30-mile radius of my house, and so I have my own comic shop that I go to every week, and I love them. But there are some times when I go shopping in other comic shops. So as a little story, I walked into this comic shop, and this comic shop features mostly first appearances and key issues, and prices are generally a little bit high in this shop. Obviously you got to pay for the brick and mortar store and rent and all that kind of stuff, the electricity to keep the doors open and all that. So I walked in, and the owner asked me what I was looking for, and I said, I'm looking for some kind of inexpensive keys. Don't have a lot of cash right now. So he asked me what I was looking for, and I was looking for the first appearance of Zaz, Shadow of the Batman, because I know that that's a fairly affordable key. You can get it still polybag for like $10 if you're lucky. He said he didn't have it, and then I said, I'm also looking for this book, and the owner of the shop said, well, that's not an affordable key. And he was kind of, a little abrupt about it. And I'm like, well, actually, it kind of is. I said, if you on eBay, there's probably a good 5, 6, 7 books that are under $130 for CGC 9.8, and I could probably get one for about $100. And he kind of snapped at me. He was like, well, if you can get it for $100, you should probably get it. And I'm like, okay, all right. Someone's a little bit crabby today, but whatever. I didn't really think much of it, and I've been kind of holding off on this book because you have bills to pay and things of that nature. But really didn't think much of it. I didn't end up buying anything in the store. Guys' prices were a little bit high, and I just didn't have anything I was really looking for in my price point. And he had a lot of great books, really great store. So if you're looking for keys, it was a good book to go. But as soon as I got into the car, I have a saved search on this book on eBay. So, I keep watching certain books because eventually I'll pull the trigger on one. I noticed as soon as I got in the car, one of these books had sold. As soon as I got in the car. Now, this key hasn't really been selling. If you do a list on search on completed auctions on this book, not many have sold. And it's kind of the way I buy my books. I wait for the hype to die down on a particular show. When it really comes down and starts to plummet, people start selling. That's kind of when I buy. And I did that with this book because I knew the prices were going to come down. And so I was, I didn't really think anything of it, but the owner ended up buying a book by the time I got back into the car. By the time I'd get home, 5 of these books had been sold. whatever. I mean, you got to run your business and do whatever. And I can't even tell you if he was the one that bought all these books. I don't know. But the fact is that it was a little coincidental that I had just talked about the book. One had sold by the time I got back into the car, and when I got home, 4 more had sold on September the 2nd. So I'm sitting here going, all right, what am I going to do? Either he was kind of mad at me, or he was trying to, because I was kind of telling him about a key that he didn't know about, and it was his kind of way of getting back at me. I'll show him, I'll buy all the books, or he just wanted them for his collection and would sell them in his shop for prices that were way higher than eBay, because that's kind of what was going on. But anyway, I figured I would make an offer on one of these books to an eBay seller, and actually got mine cheaper than what he paid for his for. So, in the long run, I think I made out pretty well. Got it for under $100, by the way. Yeah. First appearance of Red Dagger, CGC 9/8, Miss Marvel number 12. I don't know if there's a moral to the story. Maybe if maybe you don't share things with certain shop owners or whatever. But the fact is, I got the book I wanted. Probably got it sooner than I would probably wanted to, but anyway, I did get it cheaper than that other guy. Anyway, have a good day. See you later. Bye.